Now, I may not have gotten the chance to play Animal Crossing New Horizons at PAX or gotten the chance to play it like Alex did, but I did get something else pretty cool. Yep, I'm Zion from Nintendo Life, and today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the Special Edition Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch system. So without further ado, let's crack this puppy open. So the front of the box actually looks quite a bit like the cover of Animal Crossing New Horizons, except you can see in the distance that none of the characters are visible in the background, except we have Tom Nook right here in the corner, of course. One thing to note is that this is the North American version of the system, which actually doesn't include the game. Certain versions, I believe like the UK, and there might be some others, actually include a download code for the game, but North America, you gotta buy it on your own. Then if we take a look at the back of the box, it features some pretty nice artwork of two villagers about to take a flight somewhere. And then the top just features an extremely standard Nintendo logo. So let's actually get this cracked open now. So on the inside of the box, you can see there's the Switch and the two Joy-Con that the system comes with. Now this system is super special. It actually features a Animal Crossing print on the backplate of the system. We'll take a more in-depth look at that later, but for now, onto the Joy-Con. First up, we have a pastel blue Joy-Con, which is really nice, good baby blue. And then the backside is sort of like an eggshell sandy color. For the beach, you know? And then the left side is a pastel green, which is honestly one of my favorite colors. I wish I could have two, a left and a right Joy-Con like this. And then the backside on this one is also that eggshell sandy color. And then if we flip up the lid in the Switch box, we find a bunch of other accessories. First up is the instruction booklet, but I don't need that as I'm obviously an expert Switch user. Also included in the box is a Nintendo branded HDMI cable, a USB-C power cord, a Joy-Con grip, pretty standard. And then tucked in the sides here are actually two Joy-Con straps, which actually match the sandy color of the backside of the Joy-Con. And normally I don't use the Joy-Con straps, I just don't really care for how they feel. But when these ones are paired with the controllers, it makes for a really clean look. I really like them. And then next up we have the system dock, if I can get my hands around it, and all of this packaging it comes with. Whew, boy, that is so clean. I really appreciate that the entire dock is the same color. And we've talked about this before, but there's never been a commercial release of a Switch dock that's a different color. So let's pop these bad boys off, pop them on the system, and see what she looks like. And would you look at that? Man, just like in the previews. Tom Nook has not only taken more of our money, but he has also branded our system with his face. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It sure is pretty though. One thing I also didn't notice right away is that there is a Nintendo Switch logo right on the top of the dock, where normally the Switch logo would be right on the front of the dock. And here's a quick close-up of the Joy-Con inside of the Joy-Con grip. No real complaints there, looks pretty good. And here you can see the Joy-Con with the Joy-Con wrist straps, and I really like that they actually made the braided cables colored this time around. It's just a nice extra little detail. And here's the Switch with the Joy-Con attached, but now here we're gonna get a nice shot of the back. You can see there's a ton of different things happening. There's an elephant villager, a deer, a bunny, a bird, and I honestly wasn't a big fan of just the clutter that this background had on it, but I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to grow on me. Now this special edition Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch launched here in the US on March 13th for a total of $299. Now this system doesn't have the game bundled in, but if you do happen to pick up one in the UK, it is a little bit more expensive, but you do get a download code for Animal Crossing New Horizons. It also launches in the UK next week on March 20th. It's also worth noting that this is not like the Mario Kart 8 bundle that we got last holiday season. This is the new enhanced version of the Switch, so it has a longer battery life. I did call around to a few of my local stores like Target and Best Buy, and all of them seem to be sold out of this already, but they could still get restocked at some point. And we'll be sure to update NintendoLife.com in case if that happens. We'll also drop a few purchase links in the description down below that you can keep your eyes peeled to. Feel free to let us know in the comments down below what you think of this system. Do you like the colors? Do you like the design on the back? Do you like the dock? Do you think Tom Nook is a little too much on here? Let us know down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, then why don't you go ahead and paint that subscribe button and give it a new pastel color scheme. And ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Zion from Nintendo Life, and we will see you next time. Are you still mad at me that I bought a new Switch? Look it's Alex. Look it's Alex. I can totally hear the fans just pumping away from this YouTube video that I'm watching.